I have a really short episode today. Markets are closed today, so there's not really a whole lot of movement. Portfolio went up $200, big deal. It's not a whole lot. Um, but I was watching the business channel today, and it's funny because there was a lot of stuff they were sharing, and even the host here on the right, Liz Clayman, if you ever watch her on Fox Business, she's like, "Yeah, this is why we're live every day because even when the markets are closed, stuff can happen." So, with that being said, I'm really happy they did that because there was a little segment that they had that I wanted to share with you. And I think it could make a big impact if you're following what I'm doing, if you're investing along with me, if you're listening to what I'm saying, and you're making a lot of money doing it. This is a really, really important segment. So, let's go ahead and get started.
In the meantime, we have breaking news for the entire travel industry. In just the last few hours, the CDC has issued new guidance saying fully vaccinated Americans can now safely travel domestically and internationally with some precautions. Is this the spark that could light the fire under the tinder of the badly beaten down airline and cruise industries? We have team breaking coverage here. Kurt Knudsen live in LA on the airline piece of the story, and Fox News' Phil Keating live in Miami on how soon cruise ships could see staterooms filled up. I want to begin with you, Kurt. Many airline stocks still have not touched pre-pandemic levels. This is good news for both the industry and flyers, I would imagine.
Liz, it's very good news right now. Those canceled and postponed trips from 2020 add up to an estimated $10 billion in airline credits. You may have received one of these if you had a ticket canceled, or it could be electronic. Well, they're now set to expire. As this travel boom has customers trying to apply flight credits to future travel before they're worthless, getting through to an airline is, well, rather extraordinary with the wait times. Alaska Airlines posting a warning on its site today about their overwhelmed call centers.
All right, so you heard the word overwhelmed call centers. So one thing that you want to keep in mind is that, and this is, things are opening up. The CDC says if you're fully vaccinated, you can travel. That doesn't just mean air, it means cruises. There was a segment on here where they talked about the cruise lines, how one of the cruise lines is opening up and they're having their first cruise in June out of Miami or Fort Lauderdale, one of the two. I think it's Miami in June, but they require all adults to be fully vaccinated and kids to have a negative test. Well, with the vaccination levels going up, you're going to see a bunch of people take advantage of this. So with that in mind, if you're buying any of the travel stocks that we have, or even oil stocks, because they play a lot into the travel industry, this is something you definitely want to get a hold of. So I just wanted to pass that quick little blurb that I saw on TV today and how it's impactful on what you want to do over the weekend. So if you don't have a particular travel stock or you're on the fence with it, you need to get on board and get it now, especially based on what we talked about yesterday about the importance of getting your cost basis as low as possible, but as soon as possible. You need to move on this. I actually forgot to give you one other segment here. This one was really important. We talked about the travel one, but this one is just give you a sense on what's going to be happening over the weekend because the markets were closed today. So one more, Liz Clayman. Here we go.
Yes, the markets are closed for Good Friday, but today, in a quirk of the calendar, stock futures did trade live just as the March jobs report came out, and you can see, specifically from this chart, that not only did the futures double the second the blowout number was released, but just as they stopped trade at 9:15 a.m. Eastern, the Dow futures, which is the yellow line there, hit an all-time high, coming up.
All right, now keep in mind, it looks like this dramatic chart here, and it is to a point, but you got to look at here. So we're looking at a break from 33, well, you can't really see it here, 33,000 to 33,250. So not a big amount, but 250 for the Dow usually equals 4 times that type of gain it is for our portfolio. But anyway, let's keep listening.
Even as the recovery clearly sets in, could the damage reflected in one sector be sort of a black swan in the making for the economy and the markets? The Center for Disease Control.
All right, so anyway, that was it. You have a jobs report that came out right when the market closed. So, that's my recording software. Right when the markets closed. So you didn't have a chance to trade on it, and it, like you said, it was just a quirk in the calendar. So with that being said, if you're on the fence with something, go ahead and buy it, put a limit order on it, get a price that you want to get, but the markets are going to be going up, so don't be too picky. If you have any questions for me and you're like, what should I do? What do you like? Does this make sense? Then put a message on this video and I will respond back to you. Talk to you later. To get more information on the sales cheat code, go ahead and click on the subscribe button below. Also, down below in the video description, down there, there's a link that takes you to our website that gives you additional content, some additional freebies that we have, and gives you information on some programs that we have that have been proven to help people to make sales easy so that you can make the kind of money you want, live the lifestyle that you've always wanted, and not have to struggle in the process. And what might be the coolest thing of all is you don't have to put much effort into it. It truly is a cheat code that most people don't know about. And it's a cheat code that can change your life today. So click on the link below and let me help you start to experience these results starting right now.